I think at the end of the day, you put your head down, you look and see what you can do to get it fixed. You got to look in the mirror, see how you played, and be honest with yourself. And this is a long season, you know. There's a lot of really good teams that have lost 3 in a row. Ours just happens to be these first 3. And, I mean, for us, the whole goal is to get things fixed, get things right, and to play our best football. We have not played our best football yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Carolina Pro Football post-game report on ADSN and 7:30 The Game. I'm Kevin Tolbert from Lumen Field, where the Panthers have just dropped their 3rd in a row, 27-37, to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, as you can tell, it's still raining, the pesky rain, but that wasn't the factor today. Part of the factor was the noise. But in a game that showed some early chemistry that hadn't been seen this season, the Panthers saw those erased because of the extensive penalties. But Frank Reich is making no excuses.
The number of penalties was totally inexcusable, pathetic. You know, we talked in there. I would just say this as a general statement. First of all, what we said in there was, and I mean every ounce of it, I have a very strong belief in our team and our players. I have a very strong belief in our coaches. And I know we can be a good football team if we don't beat ourselves. In spite of all those penalties, we got it to a point where we make a stop. If we make a stop and then follow up with a score, we can win that game. We're in the 4th quarter, and that game is winnable if we can put it together in all 3 phases. There were more positive things. You know, third down conversion was better. That was progress. Defense, you know, in the first half, like, again, no touchdowns, you know, in some pretty difficult situations that we put them in. So there's still plenty of positives to build on.
The Panthers were penalized 13 times for 82 yards today, a bulk of that being on the offense. And of that share, Ike Ekwonu had the lion's share of that with 4 false starts and 1 holding penalty. But he's not making any excuses for it. Frank Reich says that he's going to hold the entire team responsible for it, and Ike's owning that.
Obviously disappointed in the way, you know, I handled the noise today. Something that we prepared our week for, and I just came out here and I didn't get it done today. Yeah, it's unacceptable on my part, you know, with 4 or 5 false starts. Yeah, just not good at all. 100% on me. Gotta just focus in at the end of the day. You know, I got a job to do that includes focusing on cadence, making sure that I'm, you know, doing everything I can and put this team in the best position to win every rep, and I didn't do that today. I don't want to give too many keys on what, you know, or nonverbal cadence is, but obviously, you know, if I'm the only one jumping, it's on me at the end of the day. You know, you can't put that on anybody else. Definitely not a quarterback issue. Definitely not a play call issue. Something I got to just lock in on in the noise and just focus up.
And despite DJ Chark having the probably most glamorous touchdown of the day, a 47-yarder, which was also the Panthers' first touchdown of the game, Adam Thielen, 14 receptions for 145 yards. What looked like a good performance on paper was actually revealing something more ominous with the Panthers offense, and that's the run game. Today, 14 attempts for only 44 yards. So that's something that they're going to have to put a lot of work into this week as they prepare for the upcoming matchup against the Vikings.
You know, you put a lot of work into this, and you got a lot of confidence in yourself. Obviously, each one of those guys in this locker room has a lot of confidence in what they can do. So it's always good to be able to kind of show what you can do. But again, there's so many plays I look back on the game that could have helped, you know, this team score some points that I got to get better at.
Next week, the Panthers are back at home in Bank of America Stadium to host the Minnesota Vikings, who are also 0-3. So be sure to log on to adsn1.com and 7:30 The Game for all of your Carolina Panthers news, notes, updates, and features. From Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington, I'm Kevin Tolbert.